And greetings, everybody. Welcome to Live at Ted's. Thank you all for being here for this month's edition of The Voice and the Pen. Really happy to welcome to our stage Indie Cult Classic. I'll be back in a few minutes and ask you some questions, but for now, y'all enjoy the show.
All right, folks. This first song is going to be called Out of Place. Out of place and can't relate to anyone. The bones I break are broken by the words I say. And if I'm a part of the picture, then why can't I see my face? You tell me I should be happy when no one else is smiling. Out of place and can't relate to anyone. I spare some change and look into his eyes and hesitate, as if I looked into a mirror to see my own reflection. I realized I was only giving to myself. I'm out of touch and I'm out of love. The gifts that were given to me when I was young are covered in dust and aren't special enough to remind me of old memories to cheer me up. The past is grim, dim and gray. The friends that I made are all dead in their graves. If you've got anything you'd like to say to me, well, don't bother because I'm not listening. I'm out of shape and I've lost my faith in everyone. And I forget the name by the end of the handshake. And if I'm a part of the problem, we'll find a genius and pay him to solve them. 'Cause I'm not changing a damn thing about myself. The poor maidens that raised me haunt me to this very day. They clothed, sheltered, and bathed me, but never taught me about sorrow and pain. And don't bother knocking at my door if you don't have any wine or any pretty girls. 'Cause I don't got the time to hear about the news or the weather or the holidays. I'm out of touch and I'm out of love. The kisses that were given to me when I was young are cursed by all the women who found I was in it for the money, just dragging them down. But they moved on, got married, had families, but I stayed alone to wallow in my self-pity. If you've got anything you'd like to say to me, well, don't bother because I'm not listening. I'm out of touch and I'm out of love, and I want to sleep and never wake up, yeah. I've been waiting and waiting for my time to come. We're all waiting and waiting for our time to come. Thank you. This next song is called Vanished. Ever since I left that house, I have not found another place to rest my soul as I've been gone to travel. I fled from danger, hoping to find my Savior. I face the mirror and stare into a stranger's eyes. Ever since I left that town, I have not found another love like yours. Who have I become? 'Cause I'm not the same as I was. The last time that you saw me, I was packing my bags to go, and I vanished and disappeared. I still hear your voice in my ears, singing along with me. I vanished and disappeared. I still hear your singing in my ears. I vanished and disappeared. I still hear your singing in my ears. Thank you very much. It's my first time in Wilmington, so it's pretty nice out here. All right. This song's called "Oh My Father." Oh, my Father, don't forget that I consist of earth, ashes, and dust. And I admit that I rejected your wise sayings, but now I know you spoke them all out of love. Oh, my Father, I would hate for you to bury me before my time has come. And I myself alone tried to take control, but I lost all I had. How did I get tangled up in this mess that I'm in? I guess I should have listened back when I had all those moments with you by my side, telling me the difference. How did I get tangled up in this mess that I'm in? I guess I should have listened back when I had all those moments with you by my side, telling me the difference. Call it tough love. You said it's gonna get harder before it gets any better. My son, you seem to get by with little at hand. You must be learning something to get this far, and help is on the way. Just keep your head up, continue patiently waiting, 'cause it'll be worth it when it comes and you arrive in a bright and white place prepared for you. In a bright and white place prepared just for you. Father, don't forget that I consist of earth, ashes, and dust. And I admit that I rejected your wise sayings, but now I know you spoke them all out of love. Oh, my Father, I would hate for you to bury me before my time has come. And I myself alone chose to return, 'cause now I understand.
Thank you. Do I got time for one more? All right. This song is called Secondhand Smoke. For all those smokers out there. And I'm done breathing in your secondhand smoke. I'm done waking up with dust in my throat. I'm done losing my voice over you. I'm through. And I'm done breathing in your secondhand smoke. I'm done waking up with dust in my throat. I'm done losing my voice over you. I'm through. Over and over, I said this was my last time. And over, I said this was goodbye. But I'd get so lonesome, surrounded by the trees, watching the birds and the bees. And I'm done breathing in your secondhand smoke. I'm done waking up with dust in my throat. I'm done losing my voice over you. I'm through. Again and again was given chances that I took for granted. Thought we could be friends, but we couldn't change unless we were apart for long enough to come to our senses and learn our lesson that the good times spent together are over. I hope you find some peace of mind, and I hope that I will find a place to rest my soul, to be strong for tomorrow and all the days to come, to get where I belong. I can't keep breathing you into my lungs. And I'm done breathing in your secondhand smoke. I'm done waking up with dust in my throat. I'm done losing my voice over you. I'm through. And I'm done breathing in your secondhand smoke. I'm done waking up with dust in my throat. I'm done losing my voice over you. I'm through.
All right, thank you. That's it.
Indie cult classic. First time in Wilmington.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. Where did you come from to get here?
I came from Graham, North Carolina.
Graham, North Carolina. All right. And I really loved your set. Your writing is very powerful, honest, present. It's beautiful, and I love the different melodics that you bring into the harmonics and melodics you bring into the guitar. How do you write these songs? What's your process like?
Sporadic. I have like 100 ideas, all in circulation, and eventually one of them will get done. But that's kind of how I sit down with the guitar and just write from my personal experiences and try to translate that through music.
Makes sense to me. So do you play more instruments than guitar? Other instruments as well?
Guitar is the main thing. I've always wanted to be a drummer, but I've never owned a drum set. So.
And how about singing? What comes first to you? Do you think the guitar or singing, or do they kind of develop together?
I was a guitar player before I ever began to sing. So I played the guitar since I was like 7. Mm-hmm. And when I was 19, I started to really kind of get into the singer-songwriter thing and started to use my voice.
You have music that you've recorded?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Well, I mean, I'd look forward to that. So thank you for sharing your music with us. And please follow him, social media. His social media is posted on our site right now as well. And thank you so much for being here. One last question for you. What are you listening to right now that you feel like is informing your writing or helping develop it?
I'm actually listening to other artists who haven't released music quite yet either. So that's what I've been listening to.
That's a good thing. I mean, a lot of that's what we're about here. So thank you so much we're all working on it all the time. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, thank you for paying such great attention and listening so well. We are honored to have you on our stage. Right. Indie Cult Classic.
Thank you everybody for listening.
A lot of great music to come. Maddie Rose coming up next. Give us about 5 minutes to change the stage over, and we'll be right back.
spine and the light that hits right under your eyes. It may seem all too insignificant, but I'm comforted by the plastic bottles you haven't thrown out yet. Yeah, good, cool, yes, yep, I'm good, thank you.
So we run this sort of like a TV show because we're recording it, and when the live stream internet feed is strong, we live stream it, and when it's not, we record it and we post it later. But that being said, TK has given me the high sign that we are live from Live at Ted's for The Voice in the Pen, our monthly installation here, and happy to welcome to the stage Maddie Rose. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you. So this first song is called Plastic Bottles. I think that I found a new home here, in the curve of your spine and the light that hits right under your eyes. It may seem all too insignificant, but I'm comforted by the plastic bottles you haven't thrown out yet. 'Cause if you keep them around, I might stand a chance to sit by your bedside and watch your eyes dance behind your eyelids, where I feel most safe. Plastic and a beating heart, stupid little funny things. And I lose control way too easily from the scars on your skin or your shoes that have been way too worn in. But if you keep them around, I might stand a chance to sit by your bedside and watch your eyes dance behind your eyelids, where I feel most safe. Plastic and a beating heart, stupid little funny things. And I've grown shy, expressing how I like the wrinkles in your jeans, how you love so easily, the way you hold a pencil, I can't think straight when you're with me. But if the plastic on your bedside keeps its place, will you find me a home that isn't so far away? Thank you. And this next one is called Narcissist. You know how pretty you are, white cuffed overalls, Midwest emo expect a compliment. It'd be a burden for such a narcissist. Coming from a place of love. Wait, no, I'm taking that back. Turning me down, simmer me out, out. Thought your esteem would transfer from your tongue to my teeth, but there's envy beneath my cuticles. But I'm indifferent, 'cause you're so beautiful. I can't expect a compliment. It'd be a burden for such a narcissist. I hate myself for loving you. I hate myself 'cause I'll never be as pretty as you. And I wanted to show you pieces of me, handprint in a pavement, chipped paint, age faded. I wanted you to ask me about it, or at least seem interested about more than when I'll start undressing. But you're a narcissist, and I'm the accomplice of my own downfall. 'Cause you'll never see me like you see yourself. It's my own damn fault. My own damn fault. I wanted to take you down the alleys where I used to walk barefoot, but knew that I couldn't do that, 'cause you'd just be disappointed. Thank you. And this next one is called a factory reset. There's a dim light from the street hitting your eyes. The first thing I saw turn on my side. Never was so easy being alive. And I could stop here and relish in the comfort of this past year, and die sweetly in this bed with you, dear. Sweeten your water with my tears. Turn the corner in the room where I first had you over. I preserved the state of its disorder. I'll never come out and say how much a mourner. And you're not gone yet, but I'm afraid if you got a bend left, at the building where we met. I'd have to go back to factory reset. Close the door, shut the blinds, close your eyes like we've done the past few nights. Keep me here, keep me near, let's pretend over and over again. And I'll get you another can. I stumble into the kitchen, and I'll catch my reflection. The refrigerator light pulls me back in direction. I wonder if you thought this way when the smoke hit your lungs today, and I should use my hand as your ashtray, and you smiled and politely disobeyed. Thank you. I've been doing a lot of writing in open D and like dadgad, so this is the first song I've written in a long time in standard tuning. So this is like one of my newest ones. I wrote it last week, I think. And this one's called Pretty Type of Fiction. Nope. One second. You were wearing my t-shirt this morning. I don't remember giving it to you, but it's the easier dilemma to face than the one involving feelings and truth. Is this a power you somehow possess, or am I waist deep in a pretty type of fiction? Do you wanna know me or just my shape? Do I want this or am I feeling some addiction? I've lied awake inspired by the comfort of you leaning in my doorway. I lose my appetite getting excited by the knowledge I'll wake up and I'll see your face. Be patient with me. If there's something you want that you somehow see in me, 'cause I won't believe you. It'll be a plot I'm used to reading. You're just a pretty type of fiction. You could tell me 100 times that I'm someone different. It's a new good feeling. But am I a comfort that a well-worn mattress can give? Or when you lie down, do you see me on your ceiling? In the moonlight, perfectly on your wall, paint peeling. Be patient with me. if there's something you want that you somehow see in me, 'cause I won't believe you. It'll be a plot I'm used to reading. You're just a pretty type of fiction, and I'm a fast learner. I'm a good observer, and I hate how I already got you down, and I'm sick of how it feels when you're not around. I'm not a good reader, and I don't think you are either, but I like the poetry that reflects in your eyelids shut, and I think that this could maybe be enough. Enough. Thank you. And that was my last one, so thank you for listening.
Always good to have you with us. Thank you for coming and sharing your music with us. I can't remember from last time we talked, but tell us a little bit about your writing style and then what informs it first, guitar or your voice, how you think about approaching a song.
Yeah, so sometimes I go periods like months without writing, and then there'll be like a week where I write 10 songs. So it's really organic for me. Usually I can write the most when I can't get the words out verbally. So getting them out musically really helps me. It's been helping me doing like a melody on the guitar first. So that's usually how I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense to
Yeah.
me. What are you listening to right now?
Oof, a lot of everything. I love Indigo de Souza, the Lumineers. Really into like the folk, alt indie kind of vibe.
And have you recorded anything yet?
I have not, but it's a dream.
Okay,
It's a
yeah,
dream.
well, keep chasing it. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your music with us. Y'all give it up for Maddie Rose.
Thank you.
Got a lot of great music coming up. Got the Graes going to come up on the stage here in a moment. Thank you all for hanging out for the Voice in the Pen live from Live at Ted's. Appreciate you being here.
You guys are so freaking cool. Check one, check one. Oh, yeah, I need to plug this in, don't I? Thank you, sir.
This is our first time miking the suitcase drum.
I'll be happy if it just puts out sound, baby. Check, check, one, check, two. How y'all doing? Sounded like they were half asleep. What do you think, CB? How you guys doing? I mean, that was a little bit better. It was a little
He's
bit
got
better.
me.
We'll
He's got me.
We'll get them live them up. Check one, check two, check three, check four. I am a drummer, so that's about as high as I can count. Just throwing that out there. Check one, two, three. Smooth. Check one, check two, and three, and four. Check one, check 2, 3, and 4. That's just about as high as I can go. Check one, good. Yeah, dude, this sounds great up here.
Check one, check two, check three. Check one, two. Check one, check two, check three. Check four.
Check one, check
two,
two.
three, four.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
More Big
It's
Bertha.
got to be so difficult. Check one.
Do you want him to play?
Good.
Alrighty. All right, welcome back to The Voice and the Pen, live from Live at Ted's here in Wilmington, North Carolina. We are so thrilled to have on the stage this evening the Graes. Y'all are the Graes, and the stage is yours.
Thanks so much. Third time's the charm. How you guys doing? This first song is called Beside You. I wrote this song for a lot of people. Mainly, I don't know how many people grew up the same way I did, but it was always a thing where men weren't supposed to cry, weren't supposed to show emotion and things like that. So I wrote this song that's pretty much saying it's okay to cry, it's okay to feel things. And if you're going through tough times, there's someone that's beside you that's probably been through something similar. So hope you guys like this one. This one's called Beside You. I've seen them in my dreams, and it's way too hard to sleep. Bound by my hands and feet, I barely recognize me. I've been so paralyzed. Over the years, they've called it different things. All I know is the pain buried down beneath. We're not supposed to show it, but it's okay to not be okay. Smooth waters never made a sailor, but tease of what a man is made of. I know the weight that falls upon your shoulders. Don't be ashamed, I've been there too. I'm right beside you. I'm right beside you. He's knocking at your door. You're trying to figure out you can't hide it anymore. You've got a wife and kid now. How do you get used to this? Over the years, they've called it different things, but all I know is the pain buried down beneath. We're not supposed to show it, but it's okay to not be okay. Smooth waters never made a sailor, but tease of what a man is made of. I know the weight that falls upon your shoulders. Don't be ashamed, I've been there too. I'm right beside you. Smooth waters never made a sailor, but tease of what a man is made of. I know the weight that falls upon your shoulders. Don't be ashamed, I've been there too. Don't be afraid, I'm right there too. I'm right beside you. I'm right beside you, 'cause I've been there too. Ooh, I'm right beside you, 'cause I've been there too. Well, thank you. That was very kind of you.
Like we said, we're the Graes. We are the Graes, but Tucker's also our adopted Grey. This is Big Bertha. We are happy to be here. We are a folk indie duo here out of Wilmington. Been here for 3 years now, and we have also not released things in a while because we have been poor to do so, and also just writing a lot of songs. And this is one of our newest songs that we've heard this month.
The song's called Spoilers Love. If we haven't mentioned it, we're married, and we moved to Wilmington about 3 years ago, and things were very rough. Life was rough, life was sad. And so this is a song that we wrote a little bit ago, maybe a couple months ago now. It's basically a little love letter to our past selves. It's called Spoilers Love, and it's just the idea that, you know, we made it through all the tough stuff, and we're good now. Right?
Me? Yeah. Are you ready? We've always just been us
Maybe
two.
we're
We've
not.
never
I don't
had
know.
to check. Are you good? Okay.
The song's called Spoilers
And
Love.
Go.
packed bags, we're moving south. There's nothing here for us but pain and doubt. Don't get me wrong, I'd stay for your family alone. Specifically your mom. Can we convince her to move down with us? It's okay if you're scared. Change won't be that kind to us. But spoilers love will make it through the night. Mouths full of blood from biting our toes. Cold flu nowhere in our lungs. They'll try to keep us down, but they can try. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Spoilers love will make it through.
Rain, down 81. This feels like a movie. Watch me as I fade to gray. Crippled by the fear, facing the unknown as I sit there and wonder why. Take a breath, the jury's out. It's
Okay if this hurts. I won't leave you here alone. The spoilers love will make it through the night. Mouths full of blood from biting our toes. Cold blue nowhere in our lungs. They'll try to keep us down, but they can try. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Through the night. Jokes on you for thinking, oh, we took tail and run. Scared of your own shadow, you're hiding from the sun. I don't know if you heard last time that we spoke. Your hands were wrapped around my throat. I've settled down now, I found my home. At times we still try not to cry, but spoilers love will make it through the night. Tattoos of the places we've been. Bad news just thinking I'm scared. Dark clouds above the open our eyes. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Through the night. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Spoilers love will make it through the night. Thank you. It's always a toss-up which one of us are going to talk. I guess it's my turn.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You go.
No, you go. You got it.
Okay, I was stalling because I actually don't know what the next song. Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, you guys doing all right? You guys doing all right? All right, cool. We're having a blast. So sometimes we got to check in because you guys may be like, all right, when are they wrapping this up? You know. So, this next song is called "When the Time Is Right," and we wrote this song just so. One thing about our songwriting, we'll probably talk about this with CB, but we tend to run out of things to write about with just the two of us. We've been married for 3 years. We're kind of old souls, so we're pretty boring. So we've started to write about other people, and we have a lot of dramatic friends. So we see their relationships failing, and we're like, we're going to write about that. And so this song is kind of that. Our relationship is great. This song is about two people who just kind of met up at the wrong time, and maybe things will work out when the time is right. So this song's called When the Time is Right. We're good. So, yeah. This other couple is not. All your bullets ricochet off my skin when they are afraid of losing what we fought so hard to say. All your tears that paint the house in a clear coat of doubt of what tomorrow brings for you and me. I'll shut the door on my way out. Be still, don't you know you'll thank me when I'm gone. By the time the rising sun sets on the other side, as the dark goes through the night, I know it's cold. Maybe one day we'll coincide when the time is right. When the time is right. Take your time, it's been too soon. Find me when you're through. Time stands still in solitude. Shadows will dance across the room. Take your time, it's been too soon. Find me when you're through. Time stands still in solitude. Don't you know you'll thank me when I'm gone? By the time the rising sun sets on the other side, as the dark goes through the night, I know it's cold. when the time is right. When the time is right. Oh, oh, when the time is right. Tucker Ellis on the bass, y'all. Time is right. When the time is right. When the time is right. You would not believe how long it took for us to get those last three notes right. When the time was right, right? There you go.
So has anyone here ever gone through a breakup? No one? You've all had perfect relationships? Gosh, I'm such a failure. So this one is inspired by anyone who's had a breakup, and maybe the breakup meant like more to you and it hurt a lot. Were you that person that was like really affected by the breakup, or were you just like whatever? Yeah. This is for my girl back there who gets it. So if you've ever had a relationship and it ended and you thought it was like really important to both of you and it turns out it was just important to you, this is for you.
For those of you who have never been through a breakup, y'all should write a book because a lot of people need it.
Teach us your ways.
This song is called Worse for Me.
Worse for me.
Yeah, this is her song.
Just what lovers do. Smile, laugh, and call each other babe. Pretend that everything's okay. You swore that you would go to war for me, but all we did was fight each other, capsize. It was a catastrophe, but worse for me. I could see it in your eyes, the way the demons kept you up at night. Wasn't me, but it was you, and all your lies you kept just out of sight. Poor me, I know I should have let well enough alone. I could see it in your eyes that you were hurt, but it's still worse for me.
I know how much this meant to you. I've got some things I'm working through. Took a while for me to realize you deserve someone who treats you right. I know I said I'd never make you cry, but darling, we were like oil and water. We both knew this is what we had to do, but it was worse for you. You can see it in my eyes, the way my demons kept me up at night. It wasn't you, but it was me, and all my lies I kept just out of sight. Poor me, I know I should have well enough alone. You can see it in your eyes that you were hurt, but it's still worse for me. Demons kept me up at night. It wasn't you, but it was me. And all my lies I kept just out of sight. Poor me, I know I should have left well enough alone. I can see it in your eyes that you were hurt, but it's still worse for me. Do we have time for one more? Where's CVA? Cool. All right. We have one more for you. Thank you guys so very much. That was the first time playing that live, and it actually went better than I thought. This last song is a song called Hurt by You. Obviously we write a lot of songs about our relationships and other people's relationships. This is a song that I feel like a lot of people can relate to just in terms of losing friends, getting new friends, and the cycle of, adult friendships. My wife is the queen of Irish goodbyes. She doesn't say bye to anyone, she just dips out, so don't be offended if she doesn't speak to you tonight. It's just who she is. So we wrote a song about it.
Such an introvert.
We wrote a song about it, and we put it at the end of our set because this is our way of saying goodbye. So thank you so much for listening to us. We are the Graes.
I promise I'll be your friend. I'm just weird.
The song's called Hurt by You. I'm no good at goodbyes. I've got my bags packed, don't need no alibi. All your exes and those, they're quite nice. But I don't need you wasting my time. Don't get me wrong, I still love you to death. Yes, sir. Can't shake this feeling that I'm still in debt. Yes. You and I both know that's nonsense. My callous start is just a consequence of when I said hello to you, but you were just passing through. I wish I could turn back time and never apologize for being the one who was hurt by you. Hurt by you. We've all heard that saying, holding a grudge is like drinking poison. But what do they say if I like the taste? I know it's important to forget and forget, oh, but I'm still human. I should have known your favorite color's red, and that's the only flag you own. Maybe it's just common sense that my confidence is just the slightest bit unknown. When you said that I needed you, 'twas a lie that I wish I knew. I wish I could turn back time and never apologize for being the one who was hurt by you. Hurt by you. Sticks and stones may crack my ribs, but I'll use them to burn those bridges down.
Cut you off now. My peace of mind's been found.
Dust remains from picture frames of memories that I don't wanna see.
It's been real, but you can kindly leave.
Sticks and stones may crack my ribs, but I'll use them to burn those bridges down.
Cut you off now.
My peace of mind's been found. Dust remains from picture frames of memories wish I could turn back time to back when I would realize that I'd be the one who was hurt by you. Hurt by you. Hurt by you. Thank y'all.
Well, first things first, don't leave. Just hang out for just a second. I'm talking to her. I know. We'll work on it. We'll go quick. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out and sharing your music with us. And I think Adopt a Gray, or I didn't quite catch that, but thank you for something like that.
Give it up for Tucker Ellis, y'all.
Yeah, Tucker Ellis on the bass. And let's just do that. Let's go around. Tucker, tell us a little about yourself, and we'll make our way back around to me, and then we'll do some more.
That is Tucker.
All right. Well, you play the bass well. Kaz? I'm Cassie. Yep.
Obviously, I'm the extrovert of the band.
Yeah. Work with me, man. Work with me.
I gotta speak for 3 people, dude. It's ridiculous.
I believe you can do it. So tell us the writing that you're working on now. What's inspiring it? What's it coming from? And specifically musically.
I feel like for any of those of you who have heard our music from before, we've come from a very pop folk background, I want to say. And, a lot of Bon Iver, a lot of Lumineers. I heard you mention Lumineers, a lot of Noah Kahan, a lot of Phoebe Bridgers, just a lot of the folkier pop stuff that we've been really vibing with. And so we figured, why not just strip it back and, go kind of bare bones. We built this suitcase drum as something I've been wanting to do for years, and we just figured we'd just strip it down and just kind of go old school.
Oh, nice. And where did y'all move from to get to Wilmington?
The cold north of Pennsylvania.
Like how far north in Pennsylvania?
Practically Maryland, so not that north.
Philly?
Like the line.
Oh, yeah, like by Gettysburg. Like if there's this road that runs out of D.C. west, further south. Wow, way south. Like you can jump into Maryland. Okay. Maryland North. Okay, I got it. Understood. Well, thank you so much for sharing your music with us. It's always wonderful to hear you. And y'all, please give it up one more time for the Graes. Nicholas Vernon coming up for you next. Bear with us for just a few minutes as we change the stage over. And thank you all for being such an awesome, attentive crowd. We appreciate you.
Can I get any more up here? Send it, because I have really bad ears. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Oh. Check 1, 2. If that guitar could come up anymore. Check 1, 2. Love that. Thank you, brother. I'm good with that.
I'm just almost ready. Hey, thank you all so much for hanging out with us here tonight at Live at Ted's for the Voice and the Pen. When TK gives me the signal, we're going to do the TV show thing, and I'm going to say that one more time, basically. Like 30 seconds. Like we're. Oh, I meant total. Oh, total. Let's see. I'll let you know, but I think 4 to 5, most likely. All right. Are we ready, TK? Or we've been going the whole time? Oh, great. Yeah, wonderful. Well, we are back from Live at Ted's with the Voice and the Pen. Pleased to welcome to the stage Mr. Nicholas Vernon.
It's a long drive to her on 995, but it's nothing like the miles we'll see tonight. Where we're gonna go, we don't need no map. Whatever happens is up to her, and it won't go wrong when there's no right turns. I got a one-night stand with the lady in black. Oh, the people around here, they know my name. Others just call it too tough to tame. 500 miles of shifting gears, burning that oil and turning good years. If you ain't careful, son, she's gonna buy back the lady in black. Labor Day weekend or on Mother's Day, whenever she's ready, I'm on my way. I hit the ground running, no turning back. I got a one-night stand with the lady in black. Oh, the people around here, they know her by name. Others just call her too tough to tame. 500 miles of shifting gears, burning that oil and turning good years. If you ain't careful, son, she's gonna buy back the lady in black. All the people around here, they know her by name. Others just call her too tough to tame. 500 miles of shifting gears, burning that oil and turning good years. If you ain't careful, son, she's gonna buy back the lady in black. The lady in black. Thank you so much. Can this come up, son? Thank you, brother. Well, thank you so much. My name is Nicholas Vernon. I'm a singer-songwriter out of Zebulon, North Carolina. At least I pretend to be on the weekends. That song is called Lady in Black, and if there's anybody else out there who watches NASCAR, or is it just me and my family? I wrote that song because we haven't missed a race at Darlington for the better part of 20-something years. So NASCAR, if you're watching, please, for the love of God, let me record a music video at the track. Not kidding. Well, this next song I wrote is called Another Farm Sold. I'm actually a fourth-generation farmer from Vander, North Carolina. If you know where Vander is, glory to God and glory to you. If you don't know where it is, it's outside of Vietnam. And I know some of you might know where Vietnam. I got some laughs at. Yeah, you know where Vietnam is. But I wrote this song. It means a lot to me and people like me, and it means a lot to my family. So it might mean a lot to someone that you know. So it's a song called Another Farm Sold. Another farm sold for a neighborhood. It used to be a 4-H town, trucks and tractors for miles around. And Now it's being settled down by a bunch of city slickers who don't even know our zip code. Nobody wants to farm no more, and don't care how the food gets to the store. Even if you think of our life as poor, you're still the ones we're working for. But tobacco is drying and cotton is dying. Underneath that farm all had our weary eyes crying. And diesel is climbing, long hard roads keep winding. The weather is clear, but the forecast ain't too good. Another farm sold for a neighborhood. My family tree was planted right here. We've been turning the dirt since we got here. Now we're being pushed down by the markets and the banks with nowhere to go. It's a simple way of life, praying for the rain and the sunshine, living our life like the days of old, trying not to be another farm soul. But tobacco is drying and cotton is dying. Underneath that farm all had our weary eyes crying. And diesel is climbing, long hard roads keep winding. The weather is clear, but the forecast ain't too good. Another farm sold for a neighborhood. The good Lord ain't making no more of it. It might not mean much to you, but we still love it. But tobacco is drying and cotton is dying. Underneath that farm all had our weary eyes crying. Diesel is climbing, the long hard roads keep winding. The weather is clear, but the forecast ain't too good. Another farm sold for a neighborhood. Another farm sold for a neighborhood. Another farm sold. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this next song I wrote, I've actually only ever done live twice because I can't make it through it. So if we're live right now and my mom was watching, start investing in Kleenex. So I wrote this song for my family. I wrote it for my grandmother who passed away. The story goes, when I was little, she used to sing me "Row, row, row your boat" all the time. And the story that my grandmother would tell habitually was, eventually, when I was 3 or 4 years old and I got tired of it, I looked at her and finally said, "Granny, no more row, row. No more row, row." The story she told every single time that she saw me to me, every single time she saw anybody else. So I wrote this song for her. I hope you enjoy it. This song is called Granny's Land. Time's a train that rolls on, and people keep singing new songs, but my radio stays hooked on solid country gold. Old number 7 and homemade wine, barbed wire posts or a fishing line, Think about the simple life where my heart feels at home. I wanna go back to my granny's land, to the dirt that got worked my papa's two hands, where the shade is cast by old oak trees, over our honeybees, where my mama and my daddy still live now. There's a small town crowd, but there ain't no town. Across that river every chance I can, back to my granny's land. Papa teaching us how to press that clutch. I'm on the tractor, my brother's in that truck, trying to make the next go round and work the day away. Praise the Lord with the rising sun, but eating deviled eggs when the work's all done, telling stories of chapters gone and dreams we never chased. I wanna go back to my granny's land, to the dirt that got worked my papa's two hands, where the shade is cast by old oak trees, over our honeybees. If you ask me where I'm from, I'll say way out there. There's a sign says an ornery old goat lives here, where the cotton is high and the family tree still stands, back at my granny's land. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Those were the last words I said to her when Jesus took home Betty Freeze. I wanna go back to my granny's land, to the dirt that got worked my papa's two hands, where the shade is cast by old oak trees, over our honeybees, where my mama and my daddy still live now. There's a small town crowd, but there ain't no town. I cross that river every chance I can. Yeah, I cross that river every chance I can, back at my granny's land. Thank you so much. All right, running out of time. 2 songs left. Let me talk to you about this next one. This song is my debut single that went live on October the 1st, this past Sunday. It's called, thank you so much. It's called Horizon. I was fortunate and blessed to be able to go into the studio in July and record 6 songs. You know why? Because I ain't got a record label and I'm poor, so we only recorded 6. But this song has actually got me nominated in the Carolina Country Music Association. If you actually go to Facebook right now and type in Carolina Artist Showdown, I could use your vote. I appreciate that. But this song is called Horizon. Come on, girl, you know I can't stay long. Can't let the summer turn to fall. My bags are all packed and I think I'm moving on. You know I'll miss you when I'm gone, but for now it's still me riding alone. By the time you wake up, I'll already sang this song. Bring me that horizon, there ain't no telling where I'll go. I might go up to Cheyenne or across the Grand into Mexico. I'll be gone before the sky lights up, down a path I call my own. every day, reminding me of how I need to roll on. Well, they say cowboys are just a dying breed, but here's the secret between you and me. We ain't disappearing, we're just changing shape. Some trading their Stetson for an old ball cap, hauling steel on a coast-to-coast map, shifting gears for a family they provide. Saying, bring me that horizon, it's gonna get me where I need to go. From the rolling hills of Carolina all the way down to Tupelo. I got a diesel and a Dixie whistle, past the mile marker missing home. I can still hear Alabama tell me to roll on. Well, it's all mapped now, every one-horse town, and a few of us that were lost been found. When it's my time to leave this earth, I know what'll be my last words. Bring me that horizon, and praise the Lord, I know where it goes. Across that Jordan River to stand on a crystal shore. I'm gonna join the family circle, singing loud that freedom song. Glory to God from every tribe while forever rolls on. Bring me that horizon. Thank you so much. And if in any way at all you thought that song sounded okay, then I know you're going to love it when you go listen to really cool guitar players that I couldn't afford and Elvis Presley's piano player. Thank you, Milton. Appreciate you, brother. Well, the last song I'm going to play with you, I'm not going to leave you on a sad note. That would be inappropriate. So I'm going to sing you another happy song. It's a song that I wrote with my son. At the time, he was 3. Now he's 5. So he actually helped me write the song. I was just writing down what he was doing. So thanks, Bennett. Love you, buddy. I pick a guitar, you stomp in time. When it's your turn to grab the mic, I hear your heart start to shine. In case you need some help in life, I wrote this line by line. From my heart to yours, I hope I get it right. If you don't know how to say it, you better sing it. If you don't want to whisper, you better scream it. Stay true to the way you feel inside your heart. If you're getting pushed back, better stand your ground. If the road is closed, find another way around. Leave a little dust on the bottle, but not on the Bible. Go anywhere for college, but I'm still cheering for Georgia. You can be a workaholic, just remember what's important. Open that red letter book, better read it day and night. What's the point of gaining the world if you lose your line? If you don't know how to say it, you better sing it. If you don't want to whisper, you better scream it. Stay true to the way you feel inside your heart. If you're getting pushed back, better stand your ground. If the road is closed, find another way around. Leave a little dust on the bottle, not on the Bible. you better sing it. If you don't know whisper, you better scream it. If you don't know how to say it, you better sing it. If you don't know whisper, you better scream it. Stay true to the way you feel inside your heart. If you get pushed back, better stand your ground. If the road is closed, find another way around. Leave a little dust on the bottle. Leave a little dust on the bottle, not on the Bible. Thank you so much. Oh, before I leave, this is yours. Thank you.
You know,
brother.
thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm impressed. Those often grow legs like real fast. So before the show, we were bonding over our love for the bass line in classical orchestra music, right?
All right. You can tell him. We can tell him.
Go ahead.
So my name is Nicholas Vernon, and everything I've told you so far is true. I have not lied to you a single time, but I am actually not a guitar player, as you can imagine. There are real guitar players in the room. I pretend to be one until I can hire one. But I met my beautiful wife, Susanna, at UNCW, where I majored in music education. Are you Seahawks? Okay, great. Thanks, friends. And I actually I did not major in guitar. I majored in orchestral. Tuba.
And to be fair, like, yeah, I mean,
Thank you for clapping for that. I appreciate that.
and just
Thanks,
to
Dr. J. Appreciate you, brother.
to share in the joy of that, I started on baritone. So that's how he was like, I'm a tuba player. I'm like, oh my God, that was my dream. I wanted to be a tuba player. So this is different than that for sure, by a long shot. A little bit, yeah, slightly. So when did you start writing songs, though?
When did I start writing them? I guess I've been writing them the whole time. I just didn't ever put a pen to paper. So I was playing guitar in middle school and high school. Wasn't really, cowboy chords. Look at me. Look at me.
Right down to the Stetson, man. It's sharp, too.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And so I didn't actually start getting down to write until I went to go teach. I teach band, and a buddy of mine who y'all know, Chris Nelson, we crossed path teaching one time. Love you, Chris. And he was like, dude, you said you play guitar and sing? I was like, yeah, in my living room and in my car, like in the shower. And he's like, you'll come do it for me? So we toured and played some duo shows together, and he let me play with his band for a while. And then I was like, wow, this is getting pretty good. And he knew I wanted to do it by myself for a while. So this past September, I just finished a full year of solo run and solo shows and had great growth. And then one day I was driving in the car, the white noise of the highway. I couldn't get a loop out of my head. I started writing it down, and the song Horizon came out, and then that didn't turn out too bad. So then I started writing other stuff that kept coming in my head.
There you go. I like it. So what are you listening to? What helps you with your writing?
Exclusively 80s Billy Joel.
Really?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We hear all kinds of things. I ask that question a lot, and I've had some very interesting answers
If anyone
to
got that reference, thank you. No, so I've spent a lot of time. I'm not God's gift to country music, and I don't claim to be, but I'm pretty authentic. I was raised on country music, not what's on the radio right now. It's rock and roll, it's Southern gospel. So I've been listening to that on loop for about the past 30 years. I'm 30 years old, so nowadays what I try to dig into is the stuff that people don't know about just yet. So listening to, obviously, Luke Combs is all over the radio. He's doing his thing. But he picked up a couple people for his world tour that you should check out, Flatland Cavalry and 49 Winchester. Both those bands are incredibly talented, very powerful country writers and rock writers, and really, really great influence. So that's kind of where I've been listening to on loop. My wife will tell you what we listen to, since I constantly control the radio, and it's not by any fault but my own. Sorry, honey. She can tell you.
Well, is any of your music recorded? You said you recorded 6 songs this summer, and is
Yes,
it
sir.
out on Spotify, all the streaming
There is
platforms?
one song right
out.
now. So, I'm very vulnerable and I'm poor, so releasing 6 songs to flop is way worse than releasing one song and seeing it flop. So right now there's only one song out, and it's Horizon. It's on every platform: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music,
Amazon, YouTube, all the things. You can go find it. You can type in my name, and it'll be right there, my mugshot right there.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your music with us. Y'all
Thank
give it up
you.
one more time for Nicholas Vernon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
And special thanks to all y'all for coming and hanging out and enjoying live original music here at Live at Ted's. We are the Voice in the Pen, and we'll see you next month. Thank you for hanging out.